Hey everybody, Bruce Haynes of mlmwildfire.com coming to you tonight with a quick story about baggage and how it can damage you. So here it is. This is several hundred years ago. There were two monks that were walking on a journey of many months. There was an old monk and a young monk. And in their quest and journeys, they came across many situations that they had to make decisions on about how they would face challenges in their lives of being passive and being monks who had one of their vows was to never, ever touch a female, never touch a woman. Well, one day they're walking after some very heavy rains. They came across, right outside of a village, a raging river. It was probably a waist to chest high deep, and the current was very fast. And standing on the side of the river was a woman in her middle-aged, and she was carrying a bundle of packages and had gone for miles around to find these packages and was now trying to get across the river. These two monks came across her and they surveyed the situation. She turned to the senior monk and she said, "Sir, would you help me get across the river? I have children that are waiting for me and I need to get home and I don't believe I can get around this river. It's too strong for me." And without another word, the monk gently indicated that she should come in. He would pick her up, and he did, and he put her on his shoulder, and he strode across the river. It took several minutes because the river was quick and it was slippery, so he went slowly. And she rode on his shoulders, and the younger monk, not believing what he was seeing, followed the older monk into the river, and across the river they went. 10 to 15 minutes later, they were across, and the monk very quietly placed the woman on the ground, and she thanked him and went on her way. In the meantime, the younger monk looked at the older monk and could not believe what he had seen, that he had broken his vow. The older monk motioned to the younger monk that they were going to continue their journey, and so for the next 3 hours they walked in silence. But the older monk sensed and knew the younger monk was struggling because they had broken their vows of picking up a woman and touching a woman. And finally the young monk could stand it no longer. He blurted out to his older companion, he said, "How could you have done that? You've ruined the vows, and you broke your vow, and you touched that woman." And the older monk very calmly looked at the younger monk. He said, "You have to know what's right, and what is right was to take the woman across the river. And I placed her on the other side of the river and left her there 3 hours ago. But you've been carrying her in your mind for the last 3 hours. So you've broken your vows also, but you've done it in a different way." And the point of the story, of course, for the older monk was that the younger monk could not get past what was the right thing to do, which was to help the woman, and had spent the last 3 hours in mental torture and turmoil and anguish, and he had probably missed everything they walked by. He probably wasn't even paying attention to what was happening on the journey. He had lost those 3 hours to the inner workings of his mind and the baggage he was carrying. So I ask you, what baggage are you carrying? We're trying to build a business on the internet. Many people are trying to do it without the internet. That's very difficult, but you need to let go of the baggage that you're carrying. It could be something you said, something you didn't say, something that was an action that you might have taken in the past that you wish you could take back, or an action that you wish you had taken, but you didn't. What good does it do you to dwell on the past? Nothing. Zero. Live in the present. Live in the now. Let life take you in the present and the future, and stop worrying about what went on in the past. What's gone is gone. What's past is past. Learn from the mistakes and move on. So that's the lesson for tonight. It's a great little story. I wanted to make sure that if you hadn't heard it, you did. Somewhere near this video, there is an URL. Come and visit us. Tell us what you're all about. We at mlmwildfire.com love to help people build their business. We collaborate with them. We've got great content, free content, videos and blogs. And go to our website, follow the link on this video. Below this video is a description box that opens up. Lots of links and great information that we hope you can use to build your business. Because, at MLM Wildfire, we've learned the favorite saying around here is you can get everything in life you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want. That's thanks you to the late great Zig Ziglar. So thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. Come visit us. Tell us what it's all about and see if we can help you. Have a great evening or a great day. Take care.